Hi, I'm Ian Scott, Ian Charles Scott as I'm known as, and this is a quick talk about my exhibition which is here currently on at Lyth Art Centre in the northeast of Scotland. Starting here looking at a painting I did of the American photographer Andrea Serrano, and he's seen here as a wounded gondolier, a wounded body coming out from a canal of blood in Venice. And as Serrano has a religious interest in his own work, I put it into this portrait. It's surrounded by a group of faces here on one side, different people that I've met, encountered in my travels, either in Scotland, Buddhist monks, people on cruises, students, and it's flanked here on the other side by a series of Scottish images. This is Braemore. There's a bull there in a field, a Scottish bull painted in watercolour, and then there's an oil painting on an easel showing an American bison. So it's showing the two cultures that I'm currently living in. A Pict's foot and a Celtic image here from the Great Book of Gaelic, which I was commissioned to do work for, and my back garden in Caithness. Over here we have a series of heads which are all people who are connected with Caithness, old soldiers, the John O'Groats Ferry, another old soldier, the Reverend R.R. Sinclair. This is a scene showing the flying boat, flying over Braemore in 1942, just before the Duke of Kent's plane crashed. So it's an imaginary scene of what was unfolding just before that event. Downstairs there's a triptych of horses. This is the Quixote horse with the tiny windmills at the corner here. Here we have horsepower being harnessed by the artist to provide himself with horsepower for his paintings. And here's a kind of spirit energy of Wick, guarding it and looking after it, sitting at the top of the mountain. There's two images of Wick here. My hometown is Wick in north of Scotland, so we've got Young Pulteney, that's an area of Wick, and then beside it we've got Old Pulteney. They're both reading classics, illustrated comics, and both of them about the sea, because the sea is so important for Caithness. And to show that my horizons are just not Caithness, we've also got a series of drawings and paintings. These are mainly of the Orkney poet and a close friend of mine, George Mackay Brown. The one you're looking at just now is one just before he died, the last year of his life. And we have another series here. There's one here that was drawn of him, which I used. I stayed in a hostel near his house and went every day drawing him. And this was used as the final study for this oil painting. A series of etchings of the man himself. And it's culminating here also with his great collaborator. Down here at the bottom left-hand corner we can see Sir Peter Maxwell Davies in Silver Point, and also the finalised painting done from the Silver Point showing Sir Peter Maxwell Davies inside the Stromness Museum, and references to some of his orchestral works, such as the Resurrection Symphony here in the corner with the little resurrected Frankenstein standing there. So that's it. There's just another few doodles that I've done in the subway in New York on my way to work, and that's more or less it. So thank you for having a quick survey of the current show in Lyth Art Centre in Caithness, which is on until August the 29th, 2009. So if you're there, Google the word, it's Lyth, and come and have a look along. Thank you very much. Bye.